We're going to bring in former Democratic California Congresswoman and former Commission Chair of the National Defense Strategy, Jane Harman. Nice to see you today. Thanks for being here on Morning in America.
Good morning.
So, as we just heard from Tom there, Vice President J.D. Vance expected to travel to Israel today, pushing phase 2 of what's left of this ceasefire deal. Is this going to be hard moving forward? You know, how much is he trying to salvage here? Are they scrambling a bit, or do you think everything's going to be A-okay?
Well, we're in the day after. Now we have to worry about the day after, because this day isn't going so well. I mean, there are bombing actions by Israel to so-called enforce the ceasefire. And obviously Hamas, whether it's Hamas leadership or Hamas fellowship or some break-off group, is still shooting and killing IDF soldiers. So I wouldn't call this the best. My view is that this is going to take President Trump personally, one more time, intervening with Prime Minister Netanyahu, and it is going to take the Sunni Arab states beyond Qatar and Turkey and possibly Egypt stepping up to rein in Hamas.
Right.
The parties don't want this deal. Let's get there. It's the others who want the deal, including President Trump.
Well, look, as Tom outlined, Hamas is supposed to disarm. They've said they don't want to do that to begin with. What's the danger of them trying to regroup here and just kicking things off once again? I mean, we also can't forget that this hostage release wasn't just a release. It was an exchange, not just of 250 Palestinian prisoners, but 1,700 detainees, and some of those hardened war criminals, convicted terrorists even.
That is true. And also, a lot of people have been radicalized during 2 years of violence on what they call their homeland. So this is a really tough situation. But saying that the ceasefire is holding when obviously Israel is taking military action to enforce the ceasefire, and saying that it's holding when Hamas or some other terror groups are still active, it's not that clear. One more time, I know that Trump's negotiators, Witkoff and Kushner, have just landed in Israel. That's a good thing. If Vice President Vance comes, that is a big government official there, hopefully telling Bibi Netanyahu to rein it in. But the other side has to do it too. I mean, if this is just a time for Hamas to rearm, that's not going to work. And the tunnels, some of them are still active. And so it is really time for the entire region, if it wants peace, to embrace what's going on. The peace deal is a good deal. Phase 1 was excellent. President Trump deserves enormous credit for making it happen. But now let's make phase 2 the day after happen, or we're going right back to war.
Yeah, I mean, you just think about how dangerous it still is there, how many buildings must still be booby-trapped, how many tunnels are still there, and who knows what's hiding beneath, and how much they need to be filled in and everything. As far as the vice president traveling there, what would it tell you if he decided not to go? Read the tea leaves on that.
Well, if he decides not to go, it means the administration is not going to put it, top of mind. And that's a bad signal, especially since they announced that he was going to go. I can't imagine what's more urgent. Maybe it is this mission in Venezuela, but I don't think that's more urgent. I think the two top issues are Gaza and Ukraine. And I surely hope, in spite of President Trump saying that he's not shipping or giving permission for long-range weapons to be launched into Russia, that he is reconsidering yet again. It is crucial that Ukraine, a sovereign territory, be able to defend its territory, and that Russia not be given a victory here, which it doesn't deserve.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.